Conditions. Stats says data shows that retail trade sales increased by 1.9% year-on-year in May. The increase was driven mainly by sales in the retailers in textiles, clothing, footwear and household furniture and appliances categories.
Economists say going forward, consumer spending is expected to be supported at least by better confidence levels. The sector expected to impact negatively by household incomes, though, that are under pressure as a result of the poor job market, higher taxes and the rising cost of food and fuel. Well, gold mining bosses have offered wage increases of up to 6.5%, citing a challenged industry that's facing stagnant growth and other operational challenges as well.
But unions are adamant that of their demand of up to 12,500 rand for underground workers. Producers and unions are currently locked in talks in the East of Johannesburg. The gold mining sector employs around 80,000 miners.
Recent statistics show that the gold sector contributed 43 billion rands towards GDP in 2016. In 2017, it produced 138 tons of gold and paid employee wages and benefits of around 30 billion rands. The Minerals Council of South Africa, which represents 4 gold mining companies, says the industry is battling with a stagnant gold price. It says this affects the long-term planning, investment and production. The producers say they are also battling with continually rising input costs, operational challenges and policy as well as regulatory uncertainty. Council Chief Economist Henk Langenhoven says the industry has no control over these variables.
The intermediary input costs, if you keep labour aside, more than 50% of that is actually administered prices. So we either buy electricity directly from Eskom, or we buy fuel that are controlled, the prices are controlled, and cost of transport on rail, etc., etc. So that's on one hand. On our side, the cost control possibilities. On the other side, the gold price is set by the gold market internationally. So, and the dollar price of gold has not been going great guns.
Sibanye is offering an increase of 3% in the first year. Harmony and Anglo Gold Ashanti are both offering 4.5%, while Village Main has put 3.5% on the table for miners, artisans and officials. AMCU says its historical demand of 12,500 has not changed, while the National Union of Mine Workers says this offer is not worth responding to.
Although we felt that their demands or responses were not worth responding to, the unions just asked questions of clarity. And we were given those answers.
This year, even there has been a hike on the VAT as well, which impacted negatively on what the employees are taking home. We have seen quite a number of petrol increases, and they are still talking about another more increase on the price of the petrol, diesel, etc.
The parties will meet again on the 25th of July. Diabo Seto, SABC News, Johannesburg.